Okay, so my 50-hour Ayurvedic yoga specialist level 1 training. This is pretty much my signature training, and it's the first module of 7 modules that make up my 300-hour advanced inner revolution master training. Now it's the first module. It's a very systematic training. The whole entire 300-hour training is mapped out to optimize your learning in a systematic approach of different methodologies that build on the previous practices and information. So over 25 years I've formulated this entire training, and this particular module is really the foundational teachings of everything else that we learn in the rest of the training and beyond. You know, everything we learn in life could be based off the foundational principles we learn in this training. And so what inspired me was my own journey to study Ayurveda initially, where I went to the California College of Ayurveda and completed the whole program over 2.5 years. I really wanted to understand it so I could firstly use it on my own life and lifestyles, and secondly so I could incorporate it in my teachings and offerings to help other people as well. It was really one of the best moves I've made in my whole career, I think, was studying this knowledge for many reasons. Now, what we learn in this training is really, it's so much. We cover a lot of ground, and we start off with learning the foundational philosophical model or cosmology called Samkhya philosophy, which is really this base teaching of the universe. You know, it's not even so specific to any one lineage or anything like that. It's a base teaching of universal principles which can apply to everything. So we start right there, which is such an incredible teaching on its own. And then we look at how this model breaks down into 5 elements, which break down into these 3 doshas that we talk about in Ayurveda, and how our systems run on these 3 doshas, and it affects the way we are in the world and our constitution and how we think and how we are affected by our surroundings and nature and so forth. We look at the common imbalances that each of us face in different, we're all very unique, so we all have unique responses and reactions to nature or heat or different foods or different environments, all that sort of thing. We have a look at all that. We look at all the energetics of the system and how we can influence them through our lifestyles and through our yoga practices and all that sort of thing. And we study the digestive fire, the pillars of life, all these Ayurvedic principles that are going to help you in every aspect of your life. And then what we do towards the end of the 5 days training, after studying all these principles, is start to learn how to design yogic practices that are specific for either each of the doshas or certain mental constitutions or these 5 pranic vayus that we work with, or any other array of different things, effects that we want to create. We look at how to use Hatha yoga techniques, being the postures and breathings and techniques and the bandhas and all that sort of thing, to optimize this system, this instrument that we experience life through. So these teachings really can help us in anything we do in life, and then we gear them specifically how we use them to support our yoga practice and make it very accurate and specific in what the effects are we're looking for.